And welcome back to another video. And today in this video, I thought it would be a good idea to talk about my thoughts on the 13th Doctor so far. Now we're halfway through Series 11 at the time of recording this video, and at the time of recording this video, the Sunday, which is tomorrow, we will have seen the Demons of the Punjab, I think it's called. Which is the 6th episode in the series, but at the moment in time we've had 5 episodes at the moment of recording this video, and I'm just going to be talking about some of the episodes and what I think, because I haven't really done any Series 11 reviews, and I'm just going to be talking about what I think of Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor. So we'll start off with the first episode, which of course was The Woman Who Fell to Earth, which I thought was, for what it was, I think it was a solid episode, and it's probably one of the best ones of the first half. I think we've had some really good moments, but I think we've also had some really sort of dodgy moments and some moments which I don't quite agree with. But as a Doctor, so far, I think she's okay. I've seen a few people say that she's just a mixture of David Tennant, Matt Smith and Peter Davison sort of combined into this one sort of cluster, which I sort of get that, I guess. I can sort of see where they're coming from, but I think, in my personal opinion, I think Jodie Whittaker's doing a really good job, and you can tell she's throwing everything into this role, and I think I'm enjoying her performance. Sometimes she can be a little bit annoying. I think the Saranga Conundrum, I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that, I think it's called the Saranga Conundrum, which was the most recent episode. I found her a little bit annoying in that, but I'll touch upon that later. But as for The Woman Who Fell to Earth, I thought it was a fun, enjoyable start, quite dark at times, and I didn't expect the Grace character to die. I like all the companions. I think Graham is probably my favourite, and I think he seems to be the fan favourite at the moment, because I think Bradley Walsh has given a fantastic performance. The Ghost Monument, I thought it had an interesting idea, but I think it was too ambitious for a 50-minute episode. Again, good performances all around. The direction was probably the best thing about that episode. That episode just looked amazing, and it's one of the best looking episodes in recent memory, or ever, depending on your opinion. And I think there were certain moments in that episode which I thought were a bit slow. I think pacing is one of Chibnall's weaker points when it comes to writing, and I've noticed a bit of a pacing drop certain parts, like in certain episodes, while certain parts in certain episodes, you can sort of tell where the episode sort of slows down. Because when I looked at this, I sort of thought of it as giving the episode a chance to breathe a bit from all the action. Some people have said, this series is quite boring and quite dull. And they've also said, this series has been so PC and very political. I should say, Doctor Who has always been political. So, for the people who keep saying, "Oh, this show is so PC," just shut up a minute. Just stop talking about how PC it is and just enjoy it for what it is. Because I don't really care if you think it's PC. I'm a Doctor Who fan. I'm always going to watch it, no matter what happens. So just enjoy it for what it is and stop complaining all the time. But no, I think in every episode Jodie Whittaker's given a pretty solid performance, and I think Rosa was the one that everybody raved about, and I really enjoyed it as well. I got quite emotional. I didn't really mind the pop music at the end. I thought it was okay, it was fine. But no, I think Rosa was brilliant, and I think the casting for Rosa Parks was really well done, and I believe that actress was in 42. I think her name's Vanette Robinson, I think. I'll put a correction caption if I got her name wrong, but no, I think Rosa was a great episode, and some people have said it was one of the best episodes of all time. I don't know if I'd go that far, but it certainly was. I think it'll be talked about for a long time, and it is a very good episode. Then we have Arachnids in the UK, which was a really weird episode for me. A lot of people said it was a bit of a rip-off of The Green Death, which I can sort of get where you're coming from, but I didn't really think of it that way. Again, it did suffer with pacing issues. Rosa did suffer from pacing a little bit, but this one did a bit as well. And I quite liked Yaz's family. A lot of people have said that Yaz hasn't really had a chance to shine yet, and we're halfway through the series, which is pretty bad. And she should have had a chance to shine maybe episode 4. That should have been a time to shine, I think, because we had her family there. And to be honest, I would have rather watched an episode about her family, to be honest. Even though I liked the spiders and I thought they looked really good, I would have preferred an episode with her family, to be honest. But that's just my opinion, of course. And then we have the Saranga Conundrum, which I thought was one of the worst episodes in recent memory. I've seen a few people say that they absolutely loved this episode, and I can't see why, to be honest, because I just found it to be really boring and a bit just full of exposition, and just nothing really happened apart from a man giving birth, which sparked a lot of debate, I guess. But yeah, that was a really. I don't really want to talk about it because I just got really bored by it, and I'll probably just bore myself talking about it, to be honest. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that episode. But I think overall, I've been enjoying the series, and I think Jodie Whittaker's 13th Doctor is she hasn't disappointed. I think she's really good. I think she'll probably. I mean, with the material that she's been given, I think she's done a really good job. But I think, like I said, we're only halfway through the series, so I think maybe towards the end she'll really, because it feels like she hasn't really had a proper Doctor moment yet. She does feel like the Doctor. She just hasn't really had that impact. I don't know how to describe it. Like when Doctors have their a big moment, and for me, Matt Smith, I think he fell into the role perfectly. I think Peter Capaldi fell into the role perfectly. I'm not sure about David Tennant. For me, Christopher Eccleston was the Doctor straight away. Might be a little bit biased because he's one of my favourite Doctors, and he was the first one that I watched, and to me he felt like the Doctor straight away. But like I said, that's me being biased. But I think overall, I think she's doing a good job, and I don't have anything against the actress at all. I think to slate an actor for doing their job, giving it the best they can, I think that's just stupid. But I like all the companions. I think they're really cool, and they're all nice and they're all lovely. And the Doctor seems like a really nice person with this incarnation. But my only complaint so far is that the threats, apart from Tim Shaw, who I thought was pretty good, a lot of the threats we've had so far have been pretty forgettable, to be honest. Apart from the racists in Rosa, I think a lot of the threats have been just crap. Well, not crap. Maybe the Saranga Conundrum was a bit crap, but in terms of the threat. But I think the spiders were quite threat. Well, they were okay. I don't know if there wasn't really. I think the threat in that story is more of the humans. I think, in my opinion, I'll have to do a whole review on that just so you know what I'm on about. But no, I think overall, Jodie Whittaker's done a good job, and I'm liking it. Because at first, when they announced, when a female Doctor was announced, I thought they've killed the show. But 2 hours later from that announcement on that day, I just sort of accepted it, and you know, it is what it is, and I'm fairly happy with it so far. I just hope that the latter half of Series 11 just gets better and better. So I think that pretty much concludes this video. I'm not sure how long this video has gone on for, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you for another video. I'm not sure when that's going to be, but take care and goodbye.